Hey, it's Billy. I can't function. I can't focus. I can't do the things that I need to do. I can't get up in the morning. 5 a.m. is so early. I don't like going to the gym. I don't want to get jacked. Getting jacked is stupid. I don't want to do anything. I can't function. Like everything in my life is just like falling apart. I can't make any money. I'm broke and I'm out of shape. And the girl that I want doesn't love me. And I don't have a brotherhood. I don't have men who actually even want to be friends with me. Like I just feel so sad. Billy, 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 Billy. The reality is, the reason why a Billy would feel this way is because he's not the main character of his own story. He's not a hero, right? See, you have to live your life like you're a hero. You have to live your life like everything that you're doing is being recorded. Your entire life needs to feel like there's a camera on you everywhere. And you might be thinking, you're like, why would I want to do that? What? That's so stupid. Like, why would. Hold on, Billy. Let me explain. You can literally monetize, yes, but build a massive audience and build a massive personal brand around any niche. The goal is to become an ascended master, but if you're at zero, if you haven't really built any skills yet and you're on your journey to doing that, you can still build an audience because people do want to relate to you and they want to feel like they're on the journey with you because they see potential in you and they see that you can be successful. But you have to be authentic and you need to be teaching people something with your personal brand. The first limiting belief is that you don't have something that other people want to learn, and that's incorrect. There is something that you've learned that someone else is trying to learn at this very moment. You can't really build a personal brand without providing value. When you actually have a camera that's on you, even if you imagine it, if you imagine this camera's on you everywhere you go, you are forced to actually put in work. You're forced to actually take your life seriously. You're forced to actually put in the effort because you know somebody's watching. You know someone's going to watch on the back end. So why not imagine your life to be a movie? Why not imagine yourself to be a character? Because you are a character. You're the main character of your own story that you're creating, which is this story called life. So why not create the best life that you possibly can? Why are you constantly not doing what you're supposed to do? Even for me sometimes, like sometimes I don't want to get up early in the morning. I try to get up at 5 a.m. The reason why is because during that time I don't see myself like I'm in a movie, like people are actually watching me. If you knew that people were watching you all the time with everything that you do, you would literally do everything with 110% effort. You'd put 110% intensity in everything that you do, but you don't do that because nobody's watching you. Nobody cares. Well, let me tell you this. If you go through this exercise right now, if you start to actually feel like it's like a vlog, right? Imagine an endless vlog that's around you. You're going to do more. You're going to push yourself. Imagine you're at the gym, right? I'll be honest. When the camera's on me at the gym, I perform the best. I do the best work in the gym. I get the most sweat in the gym. I feel like I've worked the hardest in the gym when the camera's on me. When the camera's off of me, I actually feel like I perform less. But sometimes I even imagine that there's a camera on me. I imagine that I actually have to do the work because someone else is watching. I have to show the effort. I have to inspire people. It's the same with you. You need to literally show that you can inspire people through the actions that you take every day. You should be a walking inspiration, even if people aren't watching you behind the scenes. Imagine that your kids are able to rewatch this whole entire tape of your life and get inspiration and actually see that their father has actually done something significant in his life. Every day he woke up, he actually put in the work, he actually put in the effort. Imagine that. Imagine you could do that because the reality is that's what's going to happen when you have kids later on in life. They're going to see the product of everything that you've built and they're going to ask you how you did it. And imagine you tell them, well, okay, kids, so basically what I did was I woke up probably around 10 o'clock. I didn't really do much and I didn't really understand life. And, things happened and you guys were created and, we can't do anything. We can't go on vacations. We can't do anything because I felt so bad for myself. Billy, come on, Billy. Stop feeling bad for yourself. You can take action. You can put together a whole plan for yourself. You can literally map out your goals. Map out your goals and understand that you have a hero's journey to get to that goal, to get to that milestone that you're looking for, to get to the pinnacle of your life. There's a journey. There's processes that need to take place in that journey. If you're not doing that, you're going to miss out on your potential. And the best way to realize your potential is by literally imagining yourself as the main character, the hero. And some people, Billy again, will say, "Oh, that's narcissistic. I don't want to be a narcissist." Okay, listen, everyone is a narcissist to a certain extent. There's healthy narcissism. Well, there's a healthy version of narcissism and there's an unhealthy version of narcissism. You have to believe in yourself. You have to see yourself as important. Because when you see yourself as important, anything that you see as important, you're going to care for. So by you actually feeling like you're the main character of your entire story, you're going to start doing more. You're going to start accomplishing more in life. The more you keep procrastinating, the more you keep thinking that nobody's watching, so you can cut corners on this, you can cut corners on that. You don't need to read this book. You don't need to learn that piece of information. You don't need to learn that skill. You're going to find yourself in an everlasting loop of failure. Simply for the fact that you didn't take your life seriously. And I'm telling you, the hack, the cheat code, because a lot of you guys want cheat codes. Treat your life like a movie. Treat your life like you're the main character. Treat your life like everyone's watching you from the minute you wake up to the minute you go back to sleep. Everyone's watching. What are you doing? And then you start to understand, well, I'm not doing much. I'm not doing anything. I'm not even waking up early. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, because the reason why you're not is because nobody cares. You feel like nobody cares, so you don't care. You don't feel like you're important, so you don't do what you're supposed to do. But imagine if you actually took the time to do what you were supposed to do. Imagine if you actually went hard in the gym. Imagine if you actually took care of your diet, right? Imagine if you actually learned the skill that you needed to make money. Imagine that. Imagine what would happen if you could do that. Your whole life would change. You'd be a hero. That's why a lot of these guys are heroes, because they've treated their entire life as a narrative that's being watched by millions of people. Even if millions of people weren't watching, it forces you to stay on gear. It forces you to push yourself in a way that you wouldn't before, because you don't have that level of accountability. Most of us, we don't succeed in anything that we do because we don't have a level of accountability. This is why people hire coaches. It's why people hire fitness coaches. They hire financial coaches. They hire all kinds of coaches, because everyone needs accountability. If you want to hack the accountability system, you need to create your own level of accountability by literally tricking your mind to believing that you are being recorded everywhere that you go, everything that you do. Even if you have to be slightly schizophrenic, go for it, right? Always think that there's a camera around you. Oh, I got to do this correctly. I got to do this correctly. It's going to force you to actually maximize your output. It's going to force you to actually do more. And in turn, you're going to become the best version of yourself. The more that you don't do this, the more that you sit around, the more that you think that you're worthless, the more that you think that nobody's watching, is the more you're going to keep going down that hole of failure. And until you can break through that barrier, you're going to be stuck. You're going to keep wondering why things aren't working. You're going to keep wondering why you're a colossal failure. You're going to keep being Billy. You're always going to be worried about the money and your body is, I don't want to change. I don't want to get jacked. I don't want to. You're going to keep being Billy. Because, see, Billy doesn't have a camera on him. All Billy does is just sit around and just be lazy all day. Billy doesn't try to improve his life. Billy makes excuses on the internet, goes and types in the comments, "Oh, this was wrong. What are you talking about?" Because he has all the time in the world. He has all the time in the world to drop a comment, a hateful comment, because he has to. It's his copium. What's copium? Have you ever heard of the word cope? Right. Copium is basically my version of saying cope is a drug. It's an addictive drug. It's a drug that can allow for you to stay in mediocrity every time somebody calls you out for what you actually do. So imagine that a camera's on you all the time and people are just watching, and they can call you out for all of the BS that you do throughout the day, all of the inactions that you take, right? Understand that. Create a persona for yourself. Create a new version of yourself. Actually put in the work every day. Understand that you're just trick your mind. I'm being documented every day. Everything's a documented process. I need to do this correctly. I need to wake up at 5 a.m. I need to meditate. I need to journal. I need to learn this new skill set to be able to help me. I need to do this. I need, not I want. I need to do this. I need to go to the gym and get in shape. I need to eat healthy. I need to do that. That's what you have to understand. So I appreciate you, and I hope that this helped a lot. And if you're interested, again, links are in the description for any type of coaching you'd be interested in. But other than that, I'll catch you on the next video.